Hello guys, and welcome to the next episode of Let's Play Project Hospital. And let's get into it right away. As the title suggests, being God is just not easy. The hospital is getting big, and the treatments and patients are getting a bit complicated. And since I'm controlling everything, just like God does, I guess, I just start to realize that his job is probably not so easy. Um, we have worked on this day, this very day that we are playing for, I think, this is my third episode or maybe even fourth. I'm not sure. Probably third, and it's only 11:08. So it's only 11 o'clock in the morning, which is crazy lot to work on one single day. Now, this guy is still collapsing. Let's actually go, hold on, let's go back. Let's go one by one. Let's do a very quick checking, although I think I have all the important ones right here. No, this one is not important actually. This one is not important. This one is important. Kind of. Alright, so this one, not really. Okay, so let's actually do the normal stuff we to do. Let's see, we have 37 patients in the clinic and 14 in beds. Let's do a very quick run through anything critical, anything. Yeah, there are criticals both nights and day in the radiology, and I'm pretty sure that's the ECG. It is what it is. They have to deal with it, I guess. Nothing critical here, 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 here. Yeah, everything is fine other than that. That's good. And then let's go and let's see the patient. We're gonna have, first of all, let's see if anybody's waiting for the player. Margaret Lee is waiting for the... actually, you know what? Let's do that later, because it's gonna disappear. I hate that. Let's do from another perspective first. Let's go and check out all the hospital patients. So we have 2 more beds here empty. We have Casey Rodriguez here, who is still trying to figure out what's wrong with him, right? He didn't have, luckily, any collapsing or anything, so no worries. It's just trying to figure out what's wrong with him. Still has a few options. So we're gonna wait for the CPC blood test coming through. We don't have to do anything with that. And we have Jennifer Cole, who is getting a PCR and angiography. Hopefully that's gonna narrow down what's wrong with her, because we have 12 pages of possibilities. We have like, what is it? 72 possible sicknesses. That's a bit lot. That's a bit too much. Elizabeth Wilson actually is one of the people who got, collapsed. Now all she needs to do is actually rehydrate, and she should be fine. But then, of course, we would still have to figure out what's wrong with her, because, again, wait, no, that's impossible. Don't tell me that's possible. Possible things is 1 of 56, so you are telling me we have 56 pages of possible sicknesses, almost full, so 56 times 6 is 336, so here 335 possible sicknesses. And we have no idea what that is. That's a challenge. That's awesome. Anyway, we'll see. Right now, let's just let them just stabilize her. Okay, that's gonna be interesting. That's gonna be definitely interesting. All right, and let's go up to the general surgery department, where we have two people in normal hospital rooms. I don't know why they put them separately. I mean, one is a man, one is a woman, but it doesn't seem to be a problem most of the time, so I don't know what they're doing. He's going to need a blood transfusion, and we already scheduled a ton of things for him to do, so he's fine. This person goes through a lot of testing, so hopefully we're gonna figure out what's wrong with her. Everything is fine with her too. John Scott is hospitalized and treated. Basically, we are waiting for an abdominal surgery. Everything else is already giving to him. He is a high risk patient. Now, we don't have a surgery room here, but we already figured out that you can actually use the surgery room in other departments. So that's one. He is already scheduled for surgery sometimes. It's a high hazard. As a matter of fact, the problem is I cannot even put it higher because he's number one already. So I cannot put him higher than patients from other departments. So let's see how it works out. Hopefully he's not gonna collapse or die or whatever. This guy here is actually a headache because he already done his cardiovascular surgery and now he's collapsing. He has a heart failure. We are trying to give him defibrillation, ICU hospitalization, but actually it's been a while and this guy is just screwing around with him. He's just simply giving him first aid, which is nice, but I don't think that it's enough for him. At the same time, he's going through some blood tests. I don't know, well, in order to figure out if we need to give him some IV infusion. Now, the problem here is, since that's the only thing that is really dangerous for him, I would actually give him the IV infusion right away, but I'm not sure. I'm not a doctor. So if you're a doctor who's watching that, tell me if that's a total nonsense or actually you would agree with that. Okay? I don't know if any doctor would ever see my videos, since they are not really watched by millions of people. As you can see, I have a few very good viewers and loyal customers, loyal people who are here and friends in the community. I really appreciate them, but I'm still only at 180, I don't even know if it's 85 or 86 right now, subscribers, and it just doesn't go up. So if you are watching and you don't have, if you haven't subscribed yet, just, you know, check out the whole thing and then subscribe if you can. All right, so Judge of Jones, we don't know what's gonna go. We just have to wait right now and let's see if he survives or not. Luckily, I mean, it's not a good thing, but luckily we do have a pathology, which means that if he really needs to, he has a place to go. You know, it's not like no place to go from there. Now, this guy already got renal vascular surgery. We are treating him with all kind of extra stuff. So I think he's actually just being brought back from the surgery room. I think he's gonna be all fine. And we also have Charles Walker, who is scheduled for cardiovascular surgery. That's his next one. Now, the thing is, it's actually medium hazard. So I would prefer that the other guy gets the surgery first because the surgery rooms are shared. But I'm not sure if it's possible. Now again, like this surgery room is in the cardiology is already empty, so he's hospitalized feeling free time, but actually he should already be getting ready for a surgery. While if you go up, because that's our next place, and you look at neurology, this guy is still occupying the place. I don't know why. He's not there anymore, right? Oh, he's still there. Come on, take him away. And once he goes away, somebody can actually clean up the place, and then hopefully they can do the other surgery regardless which department it is. Okay? So actually, had I known this works like this, I didn't know it, I probably would have put like a bunch of surgery rooms in one floor, in one place, and let them have it. Let's just work out who needs it more and who doesn't. Anyway, nobody here in the hospital. There is Jane Taylor here. She does have tachycardia. It's so he needs the IV. Is it the IV? No, he needs the antiarrhythmetics. We already scheduled it, so he's going to bed right now. And hopefully he's gonna get fine. Did he didn't collapse, but he is in danger. So let's see how it works. What else do we have? Nothing on this floor. By the way, here on this floor, we had the ICU. No, the ICU is on this floor. Sorry. Actually, 4 people in the ICU. See, we actually had again some expansion last time. We have 4 people, but this person is just getting the medicine. Should be all perfect. Okay, she shouldn't have any issues. She had 2 times she had to be defibrillated. It had to be basically brought back from the dead, but now it looks like she's all good. This guy here, same thing. He got through actually also 2 resurrection, but he is getting all the medicine. I believe we have given him everything that possible, so we really don't need to give him any other um, test or whatever. He just has to be stabilized, and probably when he's stabilized, he will go to another department and then go home. This guy just needs the anticoagulants. He still has some hidden symptoms though, but he's going through some artificial ventilation, which means that he is not really not really in a good shape. Respiratory failure is not a good thing to have. Now, we already did ECG, blood pressure, angiography. We don't need that because we already figured out the diagnosis. Temperature, yeah, physical and chest. We done everything, so he has to just get better. And Christopher Walker, he is the guy that prompted us to make one more room for ICU. He is getting some IV antibiotics, hopefully very soon, because he has a septic shock. So come on, give him that. I don't know where he is. Let's see if he in the bed. No, he is not. He's still. Oh, he. Wait. Okay, so he was actually originally, I believe, in the TC department. I'm just looking from the facial. So this is the guy, I believe. Or is there any other guy that I'm missing somewhere in the background? No. This is the guy. He is right now occupying a trauma center, but he's gonna put up into ICU hospitalization. And somebody should please take him, like right now. Okay? Alright, so these are, I believe, our sick people. Oh no, wait a minute. Let me see if there is any more. Let me see. Shit. Hold up. Back to the game. Too close. Let me see if there is anyone in the ER hospital. I don't think so. I think it's all empty. Yeah, it's all empty. So these people are kind of, well, actually, I believe that they are not bored, like you see. They are actually taking care of other people everywhere else. So I think it's good that, they are kind of sharing because it's the same department. So we don't have to worry about that. All right, so that's done. Now we can take a look at who are the people who need my attention, Oh, look at that. So many people are treated. That's actually good. Waiting for the patient, Margaret Lee. But she already got all the treatment from me. So we are probably just stopped at the moment when couldn't proceed with the time because there were some other things. So she's not actually waiting for me. Nobody else here. Nobody would be waiting here. Nobody. No. Okay, I don't see anybody so far waiting for the player. Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna keep it on her just to see if it goes just simply going on, but I think we can proceed with the day. Money-wise, as you can see, guys, we are already really neck deep in debt. We already borrowed $440,000, which is only 60,000 shy of the maximum borrowable money, so we really don't have much more space. So it's time to actually make some money, hopefully, and pay this back. I mean, right now it looks good because we have 22,000. Hopefully, I don't have to build anything else. If I don't have to build anything else, then by the evening I should have enough money to pay everything back and still have, hopefully, enough to give back at least 20. We'll see. All right. So let's just basically continue. And yes, oh no, she's getting still the physical. All right, go to Paul Harris. What is your problem? She has cervical spondylosis, spinal stenosis, and whatever, but all of them are orthopedia. Now let's take a look. I believe orthopedia was like totally empty. Not totally empty, but one is already treated, so we have enough space there. Please go over to the orthopedia with that problem. Although Dana Harris is my doctor, you know, I really would like to finish this 34, this treat patients of control doctors in specialist mode, but I just cannot do it because I keep sending away my patients. There is nobody in orthopedic, unfortunately. There is only heart, the cardiology, neurology, and general surgery when we have somebody. So this guy here would be Dana Harris's patient, and I'm sending him away. So, oh, I need to drink something. Give me a sec. Sorry, guys. All right. So anyway, I'm sending him away because my main objective is still get everybody treated, and for that we have to make sure. Now let's take a look who is there. Mark Johnson. Only Mark Johnson have a differential diagnosis, and I want to give this guy a differential diagnosis. So let's do a physical and a differential. I don't know if I don't choose a person and I just give him the differential diagnosis, would they automatically send it to him? Send him to him? I'm not sure. He has walking problems. Okay, and numbness. Yeah, let's do physical and differential, and then should be, well, I'm not sure it should be enough or something, but at least hopefully something turns out. Okay, Jessica Garcia, you have a venomous spider bite. We did a physical. Did show up a couple of things. You don't need the urine, so let's just treat you. You are all good. You are in the right departments. Let's just treat you because we need people getting treated. And look at that, she's getting everything. Good. Okay, we know that this is what you have, elbow bursitis, and what else? There is nothing else we can do, to be honest. Because you're gonna get the corticosteroid injections anyway, so Rachel Hall, who is again not our doctor, just please treat him as he is. NSAs, let's see, redness, swelling, elbow stiffness, but it's low. Okay, this time I agree with the doctor, so let's just go on. Karen White. She's got a back pain. Okay. That's actually it's funny, it's not that many possibilities, but definitely we start with the physical. Let's do a chest auscultation. And you know what? Let's do a temperature test because there are a lot of things that could have high temperature. Let's start with that. And that should be enough to start. And Lisa Barkley, you see, this is what I'm talking about. It's hard to be good. Like, we literally went less than 1 minute in the game. And I've been treating these people all the way. Okay, you need IV immunoglobulin, which means that you will need some hospitalization. We already know that. Now, what do you need? Some physical could give you NSAIDs. We don't need that. Physical. Serologic testing would give you plasmapheresis. Okay, now that is not in there. So let me just try this way. Um, do I even need a physical? I don't even need that. NSAIDs, give simple. We give him all that. We need a serologic testing, but if you get an IV immunoglobulin, I believe you do need. Actually, it does say that it's okay in a diagnostic unit as well. Mm, you know what? We do have space in neurology, although I'm very worried about it all the time because if I fill it up too quickly, there are not a lot of spaces. We have, I think, how many places? I think 3 places left. Or all 4 places? I'm not sure. Hold on. In neurology, we have actually all 3 regular hospital and 4 HDU spaces. So we have a ton of space. But then again, we don't know when suddenly a lot of people coming in with the same problem. That's the problem, you know? And that happens sometimes. But I believe this whenever there is some IV, it's gonna need the hospital. But anyway. So yeah, let's just do a regular hospitalization. I'm gonna give you rest, exercise. I'm not sure it's a good idea. Urinary incontinence, loss of bladder control would give some exercise. So basically more like a physical therapy or something like that, I believe. And NSAIDs, we're gonna give you that. And at the same time, we're gonna tell you to do a serologic testing. I really wish a doctor could see what I'm doing and basically analyze, like, not analyze, but tell me if I'm basically killing my customers here or actually doing a fairly good job. I have no idea. Of course, I like to believe that I'm doing a fantastic job and I should be offered a high prestige job in some big hospital, but I kind of doubt that, to be honest. But it is what it is. Okay, so Kayla, Kate Baker, what do you have? You have PCF, which is also neurology, although it's just a simple eye drop. Is there anything that we haven't checked on you yet? The neck palpation. This is what I think this is the customer, this is the patient when I sat here, that we have so many people in neurology that we're basically gonna help here, right? Yeah, James Gonzalez is taking care of these patients. And we already did everything, so we already got PCR we didn't do PCR testing, but he's already getting the eye drop, so that's fine. We got temperature measurements, interview, and neck palpation. We did all of that. So now he is actually going to treat this patient directly, and it's not going to count towards anything that I like, but at least we're gonna hold on. Red eye. All right. At least we're not gonna overload the neurology department. That's good. And you, my friend, okay, you have all kind of general surgery issues, so that you are in the right place. That's good to know. We already did USG, abdominal temperature. USG we did. Okay, let's do a CT. Okay, so these two, I don't know if it means that they are not. That's not the problem. But again, if I do some urine test, whatever, it's gonna take a longer time, right? So before anything, I don't want to do a biopsy, that hurts as hell. Let me do an MRI maybe. Like do an MRI and at the same time do a microbiome testing maybe. Um, let's do, because I could do a CT and I could do an MRI as well. No, I'm gonna do a urine testing. That should be done by the afternoon. It's only 11 o'clock. And if necessary, we can send her to do an MRI or CT or whatever. But for now, let's just do a urine testing. Thank you. Casey Rodriguez got his chest. What is it? X-ray chest. I don't know if it. I don't think. Yeah, it didn't do anything. But we are still waiting for his CBC testing. He's idle in bed, but I think let him just be idle in bed right now. He's fine. And since we already went over like 6 minutes, it's crazy slow. Let's actually take a look at our other customers, our other patients. Let's see what's going on here. These people are on standby for critical patients. They are on standby for critical patients. Why? You should like prepare for a surgery, right? Oh wait. Okay. She is performing first aid on Joseph Jones. Really? Joseph Jones is right there. Why are you performing first aid from the other side of the road or other side of the place? That's so weird. Okay, in the meantime, in the neurology department, this guy is still, he's just waiting with patient. So I believe, yeah, he's already transported to room, hopefully, today. What is she doing? Just going to bed? Yeah, she needs to go to bed quickly. She's still alive. She's not collapsed yet. And hopefully she's gonna get everything. So look at that. Things are moving on a bit too slow for my taste. Because right now, as you can see, it's not scheduled. Like nobody has scheduled any surgery here. While actually I have 2 different patients waiting for surgery. And both of them are kind of high importance. So I don't know. Actually, let me go over to general surgery. Let me see if these people are preparing for something or what are they doing? Preparing for surgery. Okay, good. Now that's better. So they are preparing for surgery by, let's say what? By playing solitaire. Okay. Okay. I could be a doctor. If all you need to do play some solitaire or watch some YouTube or maybe it's actually Twitch, I can be a doctor. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, apparently they are preparing for surgery. There is no surgery room. I hope that they are not gonna expect me to open a surgery room here. You have an open surgery room on the upstairs, so let's just go back to Elizabeth Moore and let's continue here. Okay, what do you have? Frequent falling. I would definitely do a physical, speech listening, and neurological testing. Could be even an ear exam. I'm not sure. Would be an ear exam somewhere? Yeah, there would be, see? If he has this problem. So, should I do that? No, right? Let's just do these three first. Long wait for transport. Christopher Walker. Yeah, I agree. Come on, he's collapsing. He's sick. Now, question is, oh yeah, I think it's the ICU department that has not enough patients. Let's go to the ICU here. And yeah, we don't have enough patients. What is it? Nurses. What are you doing? Filling free time. Moving a stretcher wheelchair. Where are you? Okay, so I believe, no, he's taking somebody else. Who is this person? He is hospitalized, taken to, okay, this was, okay, so hold on. Let me actually go. Let's hire, let's believe our game, okay? So if we have, let's hire another nurse here. It's gonna cost us money, obviously, but that's fine. Because we already have 2 rooms. That's a lot of rooms for, you know. Any room, I believe, one ICU room needs 1 doctor and 1 nurse. Now we have 2 rooms, so we have 2 doctors and 2 nurses, but yeah, I probably agree that it's not gonna be enough. So let's actually hire 1 more set of nurse at least. We're gonna have a morning one. At least no hidden things, but none of them is good. I mean, at least they can like learn, and it's not like they really, you know, I don't want anybody with depression. That's one thing. Let's get this newbie here. She's 22 years old, 21 years old, the cheapest. But he's 17. It's actually funny. He is 17%, the other one is 14. Yeah, but he's hardworking and also restless. Okay, this is good. So you are going to be my daytime one, and for nighttime, this one is a night owl. That's good. A bit more expensive, but actually good in every way. Right now, I'm worried about money though. That $100 won't make a difference. So you got that. Okay, and let's see. Let's see if we have a better situation now. This is the guy that is still waiting down there. Let's see. Hospital is collapsing. Let's see if now we have a better way, but let's first check out on this person who's got an arm injury. Let's do quickly a physical. It's all physical, basically, just to determine if you need anything else or this. Actually, I'm going to do a physical and the differential right away. Okay. Let me see if this guy is gonna be taken away finally. Still collapsing. Somebody please help him, otherwise he's gonna die, like seriously. This is just crazy. Somebody please pick him up. Or how about emergent? I mean, I don't know which. It has something to do. Okay, this guy is going. I believe he's going for this guy. So let's just see. Paul Rodriguez, I'm gonna watch this guy for a while. Athlete foot, iron deficiency, or nail fungus. That's a little bit different, you know. Good thing is all of them are emergency problems. So yeah, let's do a physical. I think that's all for now. Let's just do a physical. Do any chest auscultation. Yeah, and a speech listening. No, it's just physical. Um, Actually, let's just do a physical because if she has some problem, he has some problem on his feet, then you know, no need for a chest auscultation, right? Jordan Walker, what's your problem? Oh gosh, he already went through all this and still don't know what's wrong with him. It seems to be good that he's in the neurology, but I'm not sure if it's gonna still stick. Hey, talk show host, talk show T, how are you doing, my friend? Welcome again, thank you. Oh gosh, look at that. I started the game at 11:14 and it's 11:27 and I've been playing for roughly half an hour. So it takes almost real time to play this game. That is getting a bit hectic here. Now, we already have all these things. We did a jonioscopy. We did have a neurological testing, yes. We did do a blood pressure, we did do an ECG, we did thorax and nasal already, skin allergy. We've done like everything. Should we do an angiography? I don't think I can do an angiography here, that's the problem. Can I? Or should we do like an ophthalmoscopy? Because it's still blurred vision, right? It still has to do with vision. I mean, could be. We haven't checked his temperature, but I don't really see a possibility of needing that. But who knows, right? Basic visual test, we don't need that because that's the only thing that we don't need. Okay. Let's see what else. Blood pressure man doesn't show anything. Have we done okay, let's actually do some blood testing and everything because this is getting too complicated. Let's do a CBC testing. And let's do a microbiome maybe. Let me see. Is there a possible of let's do an evaluation. How about that? Because we have a possibility that it is traumatology issue. We already checked everything else but the evaluation. So let's do an evaluation. Let's see where that takes us. Uh-oh, somebody, Kate Moore, is having an irregular heartbeat. Oh, wait a minute, why is he going to a chair? Where is she? Hold on. Oh, that's the cardiography unit. Okay, so she just did an ECG. She got irregular heartbeat. That's the beta blockers, right? That's right. Beta blockers. Okay. And then what? Still don't know what your problem is, though. Should we do an echo as well because you are still right there? I think so. If you didn't, no, the echo is in the CAG department, in the CAG room, right? Echo, and you cannot get an echo, so never mind. Yeah, oh no, it's actually cardiography. That's actually the right place, but why can't we give you an echo again? Like, normally I should be able to. It's just required in the cardiography unit. Maybe you are because you are in the cardiography place. I don't know. Okay, let's just give him the beta blockers. And let's see what else you can do. Margaret Lee, you have tenderness and weight loss. No elevated CRP, no problem with your speech. Okay. We haven't done an ECG. Like, everybody needs an ECG. That's the problem. Like, that could be so many. So, I think let's do a temperature testing because we haven't done it for whatever reason. I should have done it right in the beginning. Where is it? Hold on. Temperature measurement. There you go. Let's do an abdominal. Let's do an abdominal palpation. Where is she, by the way? Hold on. She is in the office. That's good. So she doesn't have to go out for any of that. Let's do a chest auscultation. I believe, I cannot go back right now, but I believe probably she had way more possibilities and we actually narrowed it down with the physical. So that's actually a good thing. Just not enough. Should we do a blood pressure maybe? No, I don't think so. All right, let's just do these. Elizabeth Wilson, oh, there you go. She got rehydrated. She is in TC hospitalization. At least she's okay. And now we can start figuring out what the heck is wrong with her. And this is the one. 335 possibilities, guys. That's a lot. Honestly, that's a lot. Like, he didn't even do interview. Oh, the patient cannot talk, so it's kind of hard to do an interview then. Got it. So let's do a physical. For sure. That should help a lot of things. I mean, look at that. I cannot even look at these because it doesn't make any sense. And we only know that he's dehydrated. So let's do a physical. Let's do an oral cavity. Let's do a CRP to see if she has any inflammation. Okay, let's see. What do you think? I was thinking a good idea. You know how we can send patients to another hospital? We should be able to get patients sent to us by EMS for other hospital. What do you think? Yeah, I mean, actually, you could, at the end of the day, you could possibly. Yeah, so basically, maybe they could make it some kind of like having a multiplayer function. The problem is, and there are many games that are struggling with it, is the timing. In other words, let's say you send it over to my hospital, and then I don't play the game for 2 months, then nothing happens. So it would be great if it could be big. It could become like a how do you call it? A multiplayer environment and actually working together in some ways. That would be cool. I agree. Getting people from outside is, I mean, yes, but the problem is that that's basically, that's what when the ambulance comes or even the helicopter comes, basically they are bringing you some specific customers. I don't have any ambulance or helicopters right now, but I will sometimes. So Yeah, but actually that would be a cool idea, I agree. Okay, so you're done. And again, let's do a quick check because it's been 10 minutes, I believe. Are these people getting ready for some kind of a surgery? Getting the stretcher and wheelchair. Okay. Still haven't. Okay, look at this. This woman has been standing here for the last 20-30 minutes saying that she's performing first aid on this guy who at least getting his defibrillator. Okay, look at that. He's not collapsing anymore. Great. Okay. Now it's better. So he is getting better, I believe. But as I said, like it's still very discouraging because he already had his surgery. So why is he collapsing? I just cannot get it. So he's doing first aid. Good thing is he's already getting his defibrillation again. So he's back. His heart failure is taken care of. But I don't know what's going to happen with him. He already got his cardiovascular surgery. There's nothing else I can do with him. Let's see. We are still doing a blood test, which would give him IV transfusion. And the problem is not transfusion, IV what? Um, where are you? This one. No, he would need heart monitoring for that. I don't even know what the blood test is for, with some diet modification, whatever. The problem is I cannot do heart monitoring. Can I do it in ICU? Yes. So that's why I'm sending him to ICU, but they are not sending him, you know? So let's just see what's happening. In the meantime, let's see, is it set up already? For some... Oh, there you go. Finally, John Scott is already being brought over to have the surgery. It's technically the cardiology room, but he is getting his surgery. That's great. That's great. Okay, well, I mean, he's gonna have all the other testings and everything, but he definitely needs that. Okay, that's fantastic. And how about this room? Oh, he's still there? No. Are you telling me that he's still there? Come on, people, get rid of him. I mean, like, he is already done his surgery and nobody gives a damn about him. He's transported to the room, but who is gonna transport him? You know, it's I believe it's because I'm working with a very stretched out team. Not enough, you know, there are not enough people running around. That's why, but it's still like crazy, right? So Jordan Clark, is there anybody else waiting? Yeah, Charles Walker is going to have a cardiovascular surgery, but you have to first get out of there. Oh, it functioned because right now I only have a traumatology clinic and it works perfectly. The clinic, the traumatology clinic is right here. This one, and actually there are a ton of patients here. Not a ton, but there are patients here. The traumatology clinic is all good. No. Traumatology is like a lot of spider bites, burns, all of the things. It's not just gunshot and everything. So what I did, and I don't know how much you've seen of the whole series. It's become really much. Like I'm playing it slow, so I'm kind of confused myself how I could ask people to look at my channel actually, because to say, okay, watch all the previous episodes, that would mean that you have to quit your job and basically watch it for half a month. So, I don't know. Well, not half a month, but like a week or something. So that would be a little bit difficult. But I don't even have a burn unit right now. I just have, so the way I did it is first I built up this first floor, which is just the clinics. Every department has his own clinic, okay? General, internal, orthopedia, cardiology, neurology, and traumatology. So I built up a clinic without any hospitalization. Actually, I did it until about day 83 or something, and it was functioning pretty well. And then I opened some, all the rest, all the top is basically hospitalization. So I done most of the time actually without any hospitalization. It worked pretty well, just cannot move forward. So if you wanted to move forward and achieve more, you actually had to open hospitalization, because at the end of the day, you were not a clinic, you were a hospital. But other than that, actually, this is my first floor. It's a full clinic, and then on the second floor, we have the general surgery, cardiology, a pathology. So far, we used it once. Um, what kind of tax I mean, I'm adding a lot of tax, I think, already. I did, but what I'm saying is, it's just I think I'm at 84, and every one of the 84 chapters that I've done is like an hour, so it would need literally 84 hours to go through all my videos, watch all of them, and that's not an easy thing to do. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, let's get back to here. William Anderson has some broken ribs. So we already scheduled let's check back like in another 10 minutes or so. If the text, yeah, I did that. He has broken ribs, which I believe is orthopedia problem, actually. Let's see, orthopedia, how are you guys doing? Treated. Okay, you're treating a ton of people, so you can go over to orthopedia. Although, again, this would be Elizabeth Hernandez patient, which means that I'm sending him away, which is just not good, to be honest, So anyway, it is what it is. Let's just do it. And we still have to figure out what else is wrong with you once you get there. Actually, nothing. All you have to do is treat him. Now, orthopedia, I don't have anybody, so we just simply, whoever is there, please get him well, okay? Casey King, okay, we know that you have iron deficiency by physical and thorax percussion. Good. You remember this was the guy, he had like three different possibilities, and I was considering giving him some other different tests, and no, I don't. Yeah, I'm in Taiwan time. Actually, it's 9:29 in the morning, and I pretty much have to finish at 9:30, so I'm almost there, unfortunately. I do it every day before work. So I work at 10 o'clock, and I do it until about 9:30, and then I get myself ready and go. That's how I normally do it. So let's see, you have interview, physical, blood test would give you diet modifications. I don't really care about that. Iron supplement, you're gonna get that anyway. So let's just treat you. Oh, wait a minute. It is actually our department. That's good. Elizabeth White, please treat him. Iron supplement. We're gonna have some pain medicine. And pretty much that's it. All right, finally, this is somebody. Oh yeah, I know. Are you in America? Like in the West Coast then? Somewhere in New York or Florida or something like that? Yeah, I know. I'm way ahead of you, my friend. You know, I'm way ahead of you. You are history, You're history. You are in the past. I'm already on the 16th, so sorry. Time travel is real. Okay, physical and nothing. Okay, it showed absolutely nothing. Okay, Karen Hernandez, you have 1% of. Okay, you know what? Let's do a chest and a thorax percussion. And what else? Pretty much that's it. I mean, I should do a. Yeah, I'm also going to do a differential, but you only have 1% knowledge, so yeah. Oh, well, this is once. I never thought about having different seasons, to be honest. It's just this build I want to build up. I want to finish this building when it's all done. Actually, right now, there is still more expansion coming after that because if you look at my insurances, I actually got a mod that you can have 32 different insurances. So I could activate right now this one and this one, and I could try to activate all the other ones. But I don't because right now I think this is the number of people I can really deal with. Once the building phase is really up, is good, then I'm gonna do basically like a management phase when I'm gonna try to organize everything, optimize things and whatever. And when really runs smoothly, I'm gonna add more patients and of course build more, make sure that we have more rooms and everything. So yeah, I never thought about seasons, but this hospital is gonna be a mega hospital, as you can already see. Basically, it's gonna be a maxed out thing. On the fourth floor, I haven't really planned anything yet. All the other floors are planned out pretty much. They're gonna be in the middle. There is an extra space. Either it's gonna be upload to Steam. What do you mean upload to Steam? I don't. Oh, you mean that this thing? Uh, yeah, why not? I never thought about that. Why not? I think it could be cool. I mean, this is gonna be a mega hospital. Maybe I should have done it like earlier at the stage when it was only a clinic, and let's see what other people do with the same thing, but I'm not sure. Anyway, here's the thing. I actually run out of time 3 minutes ago, to be honest. So we already gave him this. I'm gonna actually do something what I always forget. I'm gonna save this game. As you can see, we haven't even got 1 hour done in 1 hour. So it's really like almost working real time. So it is crazy. That's why I'm planning to probably change pace and just let a lot of things run them itself. Because controlling everything, as the title suggests, God's job is hard. When you do everything yourself, it is not easy. So not even 1 hour. That's going to be the title. Doesn't matter. It just shows that I saved it. And I am going to basically go. Yeah, what I wanted to show is that on the fourth floor, here is not built out. I'm going to have the whole infectious disease department, that's for sure. And also here is where my helipad is going to be. Okay. The traumatology right now is actually set up. No, the traumatology is going to be on the fourth floor as well, I believe. No, the traumatology is going to be on the second floor. I'm sorry, but the helicopter is going to be on the fourth floor. But they're going to be some dedicated. They actually come into the ER, not the traumatology. Normally, I don't think that they go directly to the traumatology. Anyway, guys, I really have to go. It's always the hardest part of the day. If you haven't yet, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button. And check out my other series as well, the Ostriv Village Building series. I don't know, Talk Shorty, if you have seen that one. I actually love that. And I'm gonna see you guys hopefully very soon. Thank you and bye bye.